Hello there, my name is K-Hug, you can call me Kyler, and welcome to the Season 2 Let's Play Minecraft Survival Series. Whether you've been here for a long time or you just stumbled in here, I want to thank you for all the support. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, share with your friends, and leave some kind words in the comments down below. Real quick, I want to start off this episode by welcoming our newest member of the community board. There we go. Thanks for the kind comment. Without further ado, introducing the frosted man himself, Polar Peely Bro. Name gave me a chuckle. I appreciate the subscription, Peely Bro. And yeah, if anybody else wants to get up onto this board, don't forget to leave a kind comment and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get into the video. I want to start by giving some updates to the things that I've been working on off stream. I finally got some time to sit down and put in a couple hours of work. Some of the updates that I did do is we've got a big change here to the base. I got rid of this connecting inner where we can walk over here and the big center thing up here in the middle. I found myself never using it because we have all of these entrances, and so we can just walk over, pop up. But we're gonna have these little overhang balconies, I guess, to be able to kind of come in and look at things. And when we do get elytra, this is elytra friendly. You come in here, you hop, you fly down, and you are good to go. Another couple updates. We did kind of shape out all of these archways. I have not gotten the lava flows here done. Eat a couple carrots. But we did finish up this wall, filled in this lake. We left a little hole there so we can get water, as you can see. But yeah, getting this corner situated was quite the task. This was all a there still is a giant underground lake here. I don't plan on filling it in. I have been going in and out of here to get glow sacks for the picture frames here. And we also added some more layers to all of the blackstone walls here, plus a brand new section here, which we will get into here momentarily. The sheep farm, we've expanded a little bit. I've got to get some dye, but we've definitely got plenty of wool of all the variations. Super exciting to see that and all those colors in there. But what we're going to do today is we are going to tackle a couple items in one. What we need to do is we need to find some cactus, and that is what this is here. This is going to be our cactus farm, and the reason that this is positioned here is shepherds do accept a dye and they accept wool. So if we get some shepherds in here for emerald trading, we want to have a constant flow of dye and a constant flow of wool. Without further ado, the only way for us to get cactus, since I have about 3 or 4 of them left, is to go find a desert. We found a couple cactuses, I can't remember where, on one of these little pond beachy areas, or maybe we bought them from a trader. I sat here AFK, waited for it to grow, and I probably made maybe about 7 or 8 of them. So I want to go ahead and get a couple stacks full, and maybe we can find a desert or even a... Let me situate myself here. Find a desert or a Badlands, the orange-red sand area. Let me find everything that I need for this journey, including probably a bed and a lead, because we're going to take the horse. I also want to make sure we've got plenty of... Let's see here. I want to make sure we got plenty of dirt so we can cross any waterways. I don't usually take dirt with me, but I've noticed it's become an issue. I'm going to go find a lead, I'm going to go find a horse, and then we will head over to the iron farm where I can show the updates that we did on our last live stream. Let's go. So we're back at the iron farm right over here. Still running great. Thing works. Every once in a while you get an iron golem that wanders, somehow spawns outside the spawn radius. Maybe I can increase this leaf, the non-spawnable areas, but I don't think that's the problem. I think what's happening is they're spawning on the leaves and walking away. I've seen it happen. So I'm not sure if that's just like a little bug or if that's a thing that commonly occurs in Minecraft, but it happens every so often when I'm over here, and it's kind of a pain. But I want to draw your attention to this over here. It is not complete, but this is what we did on our live stream last week, the one where I forgot to put the sound on, so I don't have any game audio for that video, and I don't feel like posting a video with just this voice talking into your ear while I punch blocks. What we did is we're building a giant flat area out here. Now, mind you, it is very dark and very dangerous underneath this thing. It's not solid, it's just a blanket cover of dirt. But what I'm doing is I'm going through and we're creating a pretty extensive tree farm. This is 2 rows. I'm calling these the rows. So technically it's 4 tree rows, but 2 rows of these pathways of oak trees, and this will give us 64 total trees once they all grow up that we can come through and harvest, get a couple hundred blocks, replant them, and strangely enough, we are getting a ton of beehives in here, which we can use to our benefit later down the road. I didn't actually anticipate this happening, but we're going to do birch in these two columns here. I need to extend out these half slabs. This limits the height of them. And then I'm anticipating either doing giant spruce in here or regular spruce. We can limit the spruce height with regular spruce by putting these slabs on here, and I think that'll make everything look nice. But I think I might also want to do, with us along with the jungle trees, is a giant spruce farm, just because those giant 2x2 trees give you so much more materials, and they're way easier to clear out. These guys get low-hanging branches. You got to dig through them like this so you can get to the tree, and then you knock it down. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to get Silk Touch on this, just because if I do punch these out, I want to be able to maintain the leaves, because we will use those going forward. But without any further explanation, that is the quote-unquote tree farm as it stands right now. So we're going to head in this direction. It may be a 5-minute ride. It may be a 5-hour ride, but we're going to go in this direction until we find ourselves a desert, and then I'll meet you guys there. Lo and behold, as that spawned in, my day has been made. I know we're after sand, but this right here is one of the items I have been looking for forever, is bamboo, and there it is. There's all the updates there. I have been looking for bamboo for ages now, just for the sake of having a scaffolding and also an item in the Hall of All we can check off. That'll have to do. It's getting dark. I also don't want to be somewhere when it's super dark out. I'm going to try real quick to sleep this through so we can avoid the mobs. Oh my goodness. We need a parrot. How do you get a parrot? What do we need to get a parrot? Seeds. We need seeds, right? Here he comes. Give me more seeds. We've done it, folks. We have ourselves a new parrot. Does he come with us? Where's he go? DD spawn? Oh my goodness. Oh, would you look at that? I don't know what to do with myself now. We have a buddy. We have a buddy. Okay, hold on. Look at this majestic view. Me and my two pals. There's another one. Ooh, do I like the regular one or the gray? Oh my, I don't know what to do. I like this one more, I think. This gray one with the yellow beak. I'm at an impasse. I don't know. Do I feed him too? He didn't like me. Come on. Can I have one on each shoulder? Come here. Oh my goodness. All right, will you get on my shoulder? We are the Parrot Boys. All right, onward for our adventure to the deserts. This is too many eyeballs and too many faces for one camera. They don't like water, apparently. Okay, come on, buddy. That's a good place for you. Get on my shoulder. Okay. Cannot touch water at all or they freak out. Okay. We're going to collect as much cactus. I'm going to grab a bunch of terracotta if I can. Check out that temple. Clean out my inventory. We just got too much to do. If we can get one stack of cactus, I would be happy with that, I think. And then a couple stacks of terracotta. I don't know. We've got a lot to collect. Let's get into it and we'll meet up here shortly. All of these boxes. And collect all of the booty from them, which you can see we've already maxed out our inventory space. So now we got to be picky choosy with what we're going to keep. And this is definitely a keep. Definitely a keep on that tablet thing. I'm going to break the rest of these down. I didn't do it on purpose. Please be my friend. Oh no. Think that'll be close to a stack. 60. We'll call 60 good. I want to grab some terracotta. I don't want to spend too much time out here resourcing. This is definitely like off-camera situational stuff to do to not bore you. So let me run over here real quick. I'm not gonna lie, the terracotta. So if I don't know if you can see this, the terracotta into the nope. Into the granite looks pretty good together. That's a good mental note. I know that also it's good with bricks, so keep that in mind for future build ideas. This is kind of a cool little chasm here. I'm gonna grab a bunch of terracotta. We can just grab the regular terracotta that I'm standing on here. Don't worry about any of the colored portions because we can dye it ourselves when we get back. I'm gonna go ahead and collect up a bunch of this, probably 2-ish stacks, and then we can head on home. We're out of inventory space. I think one more item we can get rid of, gunpowder, actually. And then we got one more stack of the bamboo. We could get rid of more bamboo. Again, it grows back so fast. If we make a little auto farm, like a sugarcane farm, we can, you know, quadruple this in one sitting. Because I'm thinking about grabbing some of this red sand. We don't have the ability to get red sand anywhere else. This is the only place to get it. And this would help check off another item from the list by processing this down. So I'm gonna we're gonna throw an audible in here. I'm gonna run down here, I'm gonna pop off the old trusty steed. I'm gonna collect a stack of this. Maybe more. I don't really foresee anything I wanna get rid of. I mean, yeah, we can get rid of this. There we go, another item unlocked. So as I said before, this is no longer the entrance to the base because there's no longer a path leading in that direction, but we have returned. We have our goodies. We can now go resource or get prepared the stuff we need. I just realized we didn't grab any sand. And we also now have another sand that could potentially go into its own chest. The red sand and terracotta, maybe we'll use these little areas. I try to keep everything separate here, and I realized that I didn't really do a good job of that. So we're gonna go red sand, terracotta, services. Red sand can go in here. The terracotta we'll deal with later, so we pop that in there, and then we've got a bunch of other little random things. Oh, and bamboo. Again, I'm trying to keep everything kind of, if we go cactus, then bamboo. Well, those are going to be stored in the auto farm, so we shouldn't need separate storage for those items. Doesn't seem important. But let's go ahead and just use this empty box up here to put our stuff away. 6 stacks of bamboo, 1 stack of cacti, and a bunch of gibberish. I do probably have places to put this away, but we're just going to put it all in here because I don't want to deal with it. That is that's called punting your problems for later. We have made it back to the up to the cactus farm. This is kind of your first look. This probably isn't the best way to do water, but I couldn't figure out how to get water to go at a diagonal in this weird shaped box to that exact location. And this is what we came up with. So how this is going to work, we're just going to have the standard cactus farm, which is a fence post, a piece of sand, and a cactus on top. As they grow, the fence post for the next layer, we'll break it, it'll fall in, it all should flow that way, down in there, and then as everything else, out the little hole and into the pit below. Let me go ahead and get 1 layer of fence post sand cacti in here. We'll see how that fits, and then from there, we can move on to extending this to however many rows we can go before we run out of cactus. So let's get that first row done, and we can meet right back. So I got the first layer of cactus down. For those of you who don't know what these look like, it is simple as a fence post, sand, cactus. And then what we do on the second layer is we'll get rid of all this cobblestone. So don't look at the cobblestone. But these fence posts go in the gaps, all these little gap like pockets here between each one of the cactus. And what that does is when this cactus, when this cactus grows to its next height, place the block. It will automatically, it does not like placing on top. It does not understand. Okay. It will break off immediately and fall down into the water stream below. Pretty simple process. Sure, everybody's seen them. Cactus farms, super simple. And you can make them at any size, really. I've done one in a 3x3, 5x5, 100x100. Like, these are scalable, both vertically and horizontally, endlessly. You just gotta get the water figured out. That usually ends up being the hardest part, is trying to figure out how to get the water situation to work out to flow properly. Usually the biggest pickle for me, I guess. I should probably preface it with that for me, the hardest part is figuring out the water system. Now we go through, we break out all the cobblestone, try not to break any cactus or fence in the process. Looking good. It's looking mean and green. This is the most vicious farm because it does attack us as well. All right. Take down our temporary wall here. Now, I have contemplated, are some of these gonna pop and land here or beyond? Potentially. I am fully aware that I may just build this whole thing into a solid cobblestone box. I don't want to have to because it takes a lot of time and a lot of resources. Not that I need the cobblestone resources, but I don't want to spend the time building a giant box. Kind of like that. I think this, though, will be a pretty semi-functional farm. Gonna grab some of the stuff out. We got 1 cactus in here. We got 10 cactus in here. Let's let it run its course. That should activate that, and with our last piece of redstone, we'll connect all the clocks back together. Yeah, we're backing up anyways. And the item dispensers should be running now. I don't hear anything. Oh, I picked up a piece of cactus through the wall. So it is working, evidently. Let me find out how to get out of here. Down may be our only option. We've kind of closed up all of our gaps. The mobs are out in full force. Let's go down this way. I did make this jump. Now, I don't know if you guys saw the last episode. There's a hole there. There's water at that hole. And if I calculate this correctly, this guy, can make it in that hole. And today is the day that I do it with somebody watching, so there's proof that I am good at Minecraft parkour. Here we go. Okay. Better. We touched the hole. We just gotta get a little more accurate than that. It has officially been 35 minutes. I went 5 minutes over, but we wanted to get that complete, minus the campfires and the 2 rivers, but we got the bottom part complete, which is the hardest part in my opinion. In 35 minutes, there's one more in there. Let's see how 22. Okay, so it's about 1 a minute, a little less than 1 a minute. I think they took some time to grow probably, so we're getting 1 cacti a minute. All right, that's gonna be it for us today. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Since you're here, still don't forget hanging out. Don't forget to check out the channel. We have some other fun community activities. We've got some trivia. We've got some this or that. And some other series for you like our Skyblock series. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like. Share with your friends. And leave some kind words in the comments below. If also any comments you leave in the comments below or in the comment section, you can find yourself on our community member board. As always, stay beautiful, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.